Hi, here we are with Fuckers 31 Days of Creamy Horror Goodness. I'm gonna do a bonus review today. Because um, I just felt like doing it, making everything special and unique. And I just got done managing to see this film, which could be considered a unofficial sequel to this film, American Werewolf in London. And that is American Werewolf in Paris, which is a 1997 R-rated 105-minute horror romance thriller. Let's see if it follows. Yes, it follows American Werewolf. Apparently it's a remake, and it's the 1997 version. First, before we get in that one, I think this is a classic film. This American Werewolf in London. This is a classic film. It's a really good story. The structure of the story is really good. All the characters are really likable, and it has the was beautiful Jenny Agutter. Man, Jenny Agutter in this, in Child's Play 2, oh my fucking god, she was gorgeous as hell in both those films. Man. Yeah, goddamn, Jenny Agutter was hot as hell in both this and Child's Play 2. Yeah, this is just a good film. I really like this film. I prefer The Howling over this film, but this is still a pretty solid werewolf flick. And yeah, I'll be back. I understand that I'm slightly different than the normal person. I know that I'm a little bit more eccentric. That's best to sum it up. I know that I'm eccentric, and I understand. And I think this is going to be the only positive review that you will find of this film. But you're probably going to say, oh, this is Brandon, or this is Fucker. He's positive about everything. He's positive about every film ever made. Yeah, I'm fairly positive. I think that all films have somewhat of good quality. Sure, I may not bring that up in videos, but trust me, I do believe that every film has a good quality. And I gotta admit, I like this American Werewolf in Paris. I think that there was a third, so I get the impression that this is a official sequel to American Werewolf in London. I have yet to see, and I don't have no plans on seeing. Let me see. Pulling it up. Pulling up the information for it. Oh, fuck. I'm sorry. Sorry. The damn thing is... I swear to God, there was a... Swear to God, I saw that there was a... Well, it isn't listed on IMDb, so... What the fuck? Anyways... I watched this film as a kid, and I liked it when I was a little kid, and I saw the way for me to see it for free today, and I was like, oh, I remember watching that film as a kid, and I remember enjoying it. Let's see if it holds up, and it does. It does hold up. To me, it's like it isn't as good as American Werewolf in London. American Werewolf in London is a superior film. All the way is a superior film. It just has better performances and a better structure of its plot. And it has a better humor. But don't get me wrong, I seriously do like this film. See, there was see, with this film, you have these college kids, I think that they're college kids. These kids just go into pairs to, relax, take it easy, and just party it up, then, and then they see this girl's about to commit suicide. They both try, all three of them try to help her, and, help her, and, this film is just really charming. It's just really charming when the guy was about to protect the girl and they have him on the rope. I say that's pretty charming. He's like saying, when he knows that she's safe and he's jumping from the roof. I say that's pretty cool. It's pretty inventive. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And he proves himself to be a really likable lead. It's just a charming lead. I like the guy. He doesn't have no bad intentions. And he just is a good person, and I like that. And then it slowly builds up. Builds up to him finding out that the girl he saved is a werewolf. And the way that they do it is really well done. Really well done. She says, "Oh, I don't want to hurt you. And she's like saying there's some sort of secret. You can tell that there's some sort of secret with her. And it just builds up, and it builds up to a really satisfying conclusion. And his two friends are very nice people. They're nice people. They have some few banters back and forth. They banter back and forth. And then they go to this. They kind of ripped off From Dusk Till Dawn. This is a year after From Dusk Till Dawn. They kind of ripped it off with them in this club, and then the werewolves come out. They kind of ripped it off, but who cares? It isn't that noticeable, but it comes off as a From Dusk Till Dawn rip off. But whatever. And then you have just him getting into wacky, quote unquote wacky adventures, and he and his friends tag along, and it's just a pretty solid film, and then the ending is pretty charming. I really like this film. Despite the acting not being the best, the only thing that really drags this film from being great, from it being perfect or somewhat great, is the acting. The acting in this film is kind of atrocious. I did not care for the actors in this film. I think they done a good enough job. All I can say is that they've done a good enough job. I'm not impressed with their performance. They gave the minimal amount of a performance, the minimal amount where you could tell that they actually have somewhat of chemistry between each other. I could see that, but the acting wasn't that good. Maybe they got better, but maybe these actors got better. And yeah, a few of the werewolf chase scenes were pretty cool. I really like this film. I think that this was a really solid film. Let's see if there's anything else to talk about. And I'm surprised that this isn't a Miramax Dimension film, because it just screams Miramax Dimension on it. And I really am thoroughly impressed with this film. I wish that this film... Let's see what the 1951 version... Oh, it's a musical. It's based off of a musical. And, despite me liking the tone, I like this tone, but I prefer the tone of the original American Werewolf in London. I prefer that tone. That film has a more solid tone. And, it just has a better atmosphere and a better ending. But this film is still good. It's not a bad film. See you guys later. Goodbye.